So I recently decided to start my dog on a carnivore-based diet, a meat-based diet. So this was about 2 weeks ago that I started her on it, and I'm actually slowly transitioning her off of the kibble that she was eating before. That way, I felt that it was best if humans need to transition when they change their diet. I figured that it's probably that way for dogs as well. So I do know people that changed their diet for their dogs, changed to carnivore meat-based diet, and they did say that their dogs had a little bit of an issue with loose stools for a week or two. So I decided I'd transition her slowly. So over the last couple weeks, she hasn't had any issues with loose stools, and she's slowly been transitioning. So what we've been doing is feeding her chicken, um, just I buy chicken at the store and I grind it up in a meat grinder, and then she gets that. So she's been getting 2 meals a day, and what I'm doing is I still have some kibble left. So in the mornings, in her first meal of the day, she gets the kibble. Then in the evenings, she gets the chicken. Now, after about a week, week and a half, I changed the morning breakfast to half a bag or half of the kibble out of the bag and then half of the amount of chicken. And we still have a couple of days left with the kibble that's left in the half of the morning meal. And then that'll be completely gone, and she'll be just completely carnivore at that point, just eating for the most part chicken. I do every once in a while give her like a little piece of steak or something like that. Um, like when I eat a steak or something, just to give her a little bit of a treat. But mostly she is getting chicken. And something to keep in mind, dogs, they need a leaner diet than humans. They don't have the big brain capacity that humans have, so they don't have as much of a need for all the fat that humans get. And also then with that, too much fat would probably be um, a little bit upsetting to their stomach type deal if it's too much, just like it would be for humans where, too much fat and you're going to be going with loose stools. So for my dog, she gets a rather lean diet of chicken. And again, I will occasionally give her like a little piece of steak or something like that. Um, so she will be doing 2 meals of chicken a day. And again, she's got the first meal right now is half chicken and half kibble. Um, each meal for the chicken is going to be just less than half a pound for her size. She's a pretty decent sized dog. That gives her about a pound, just a little under a pound per day of meat. Um, and it seems to be going well so far. She really loves eating the chicken. She's always excited to eat the meal. And it's only been a couple weeks, so it's really kind of hard to say if there's been a lot of you know good progress or anything like that, seeing anything new with her. But it does seem like she seems to be more active. We have 4 cats in the house, and she seems to be a little more playful with those cats. Um, she also has been, just going around up and down the steps and so forth from the first floor to the second floor more often than she used to. She used to have a lot of problems with arthritis, so I'm thinking that she is at this point already starting to feel a little better. Um, Again, it's really hard to say for sure. It's very early. She's only a little over 2 weeks in on this diet at this point, and still even getting a little bit of kibble still at this point. So, she's going to continue this way. It seems like it's going well for her so far. And I will give you guys an update probably in a few more weeks of how she's doing. Um, One thing I think that I've also noticed is her fur seems to be a little bit healthier, better. She had a little bit more dry skin before as well, and I don't notice that as much. So hopefully that'll continue to get better over the next few weeks, and we'll see how that goes. So let me know in the comments if you're feeding your dog or your cat a meat-based diet and how that is going. And if you have any questions about doing a meat-based diet, then drop them in the comments as well, and I'll respond to those as soon as I can.